Good morning, everyone. It's your brother Joe here, and welcome to December's episode of Let's Talk. This is a series where I just talk genuine crap about the things that are close to my heart, give updates about my channel. You know, it's just that. It's quite literally just that, you know. Anyway, there are an array of topics to talk about today and so much to pack into this little video. However, I won't take up too much of your time, as I'm sure you've got more exciting things to do with your day than listen to me talk crap. As always, feel free to ignore the gameplay on screen. It's just, you know, something to go over this video because my face is way too scary at the time of the morning that I'm recording this to actually show my face. But anyway, there is a massive array of F1 news this week, so I will try and get through it as quickly as possible. The biggest news, however, is Lewis Hamilton contracting COVID-19. Now, I do wish Lewis all the best, and I wish him a very speedy recovery so that he can go back to annihilating the entire field as soon as possible. But who was going to be his replacement for this weekend's Sakhir Grand Prix? There were a number of theories on the internet. Would it be Nico Hülkenberg? Would it be George Russell? Would it be Stoffel Van Dorn? Would it be someone else? Everyone on Twitter who I could see was literally putting forward the idea of putting George Russell in the car. And you know what? That's exactly what's happened. George Russell will race for Mercedes at this weekend's Sakhir Grand Prix. By the way, I don't know why you bother giving the races different names when there's two at the same circuit this year. Like, why not just have Bahrain 2? Makes no sense to me. But anyway, George Russell has been announced for the Mercedes seat, and in my humble opinion, it is fully deserved because, oh yeah, and in fact, since the start of his career, George has shown nothing but brilliance, placing himself places higher where he should be in Q2 many times this season, doing an incredible job. He's had some strong Sunday showings as well. He should have had a point in Imola if not for the mistake he made, but he has come back, and I reckon he will learn from that. And I do think that this weekend we could finally see George break his duck for World Championship points. However, I would urge any Russell fans not to set your expectations too high, because he hasn't had any running in the Mercedes, so whatever he does this weekend, I'm sure will be brilliant. Right, other F1 news. Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher have been announced as the Haas drivers for next year. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm trying to figure out what motivated Haas to pick Nikita Mazepin as one of their drivers. Could it possibly be money, money, money? Get you F1 drive in a rich man's world. That is such bad singing. I swear. I would say that I swear I'm never going to do it again, but I'm going to be honest, I probably will. But yes, Nikita Mazepin, superstar of F2. He's had some decent showings this year, so a big improvement from his last season's effort. So, yeah, I'll give Nikita the benefit of the doubt, but also Mick Schumacher making his debut next season as well. To me, as someone who watched and supported Michael Schumacher, and it makes me feel ancient saying this, you know, to see Mick take his debut 30 years after Michael took his debut, which I didn't witness the debut. I started watching F1 around 98. But yeah, to see Mick Schumacher, the son of the guy I supported, take his debut, it does kind of make me think, what year is this? You know, especially with some of the names coming through in the junior ranks. You know, we've got an Alesi, we've got a PK, we've got a Fittipaldi, which brings me to another announcement, but I'll come back to that in a moment, you know. We've got Verstappen, you know, son of Jos Verstappen. We've had Kevin Magnussen, son of Jan Magnussen. What year is this, guys? But yes, back to my point in hand before I start going way off topic. Mick Schumacher will be taking his debut this next year at Haas, and given that he is poised to win the F2 title this weekend, I feel like, you know what, he fully deserves it. I'm not sure whether Mick will actually take the F2 crown, because F2 is so unpredictable, but it'll either be him or Callum Ilott, I predict, so it's going to be interesting to see. And I feel like on merit, given that Mick has also shown serious improvement this season in F2, despite a shaky first season, he has earned that seat on merit. So what else is going on in F1? Pietro Fittipaldi is to replace the injured Romain Grosjean for this weekend's Sakhir Grand Prix. God, it's just it's just a weekend of the replacement drivers, isn't it? But yes, obviously Romain Grosjean suffering that horrific crash in the Bahrain Grand Prix last weekend, and I'm not gonna lie, that was the first non-fatal crash I've ever seen that has proper... It shook me up. Like, I was shaking for even hours after the race after seeing that crash. It was horrific. It is a miracle of miracles that Grosjean escaped from the car with only light burns on his hand. It is just... I can't even begin to describe how much of a miracle it is. And it is a testament, once again, to the work that has been put in to improve the safety in Formula 1, and of course a testament to just how good the work of the medical teams are, and everyone that was involved in helping Grosjean get out of that wreckage. Just big up to you all. But yes, Pietro Fittipaldi is in for Haas this weekend, so I'm interested to see how he does. He was in IndyCar a couple of years ago, I think, so I'm going to have to go back and see what he did in IndyCar, because I'm going to be honest, I haven't been following IndyCar that much for that long, so I only really started following IndyCar race by race last year, so I'm going to have to go back and just look at how well Pietro Fittipaldi did, because I don't want to comment without making the appropriate research and then have people go, oh well Joe, you just don't know anything, you know, keyboard warriors and whatnot being what they are. And finally, Jack Aitken is in for Williams this weekend. So, again, I'm interested to see how he does. It's great to have another Brit on the grid, obviously as a British fan. Yeah, right. That is your F1 news done and dusted. Wow, that literally has taken half the video. There was so much of it to go through. I am pretty pleased with myself that I've got through it in that speed. What else is going on right now? Well, the coronavirus vaccine, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but it's the one that begins with P. It has been approved for use and will be rolled out very, very soon. So that is huge, huge news. That could be a game changer in this coronavirus pandemic. Obviously, we are all really going through it at the moment, and there's a big physical and, if I'm honest, mental strain on everybody at the moment. And I know that times have been really, really hard for everybody. And I just want to say now that even though it might not feel like it, even though, you know, it might feel like, you know, everything that we used to love we haven't been able to do for so long, this is a sign that hopefully soon we will be able to get back to all those things. We will be able to get back to enjoy all the things we loved once again. And I tell you this much, as hard as it's been, how rewarding do you think it will feel to, I don't know, whether it's standing in the crowd at a concert once again, whether it's hugging all your best friends, whether it's, you know, going to a Grand Prix race, or attending that event that just makes you smile once again. Or maybe it's that extra round at the pub. You know, whatever it is you're looking forward to, just think how rewarding it's going to feel to finally get back to it. And I know there's going to be anti-vaxxers watching going, oh, well, you don't know what the side effects are. Yeah, obviously, the long-term side effects are unknown. This much is clear. But, you know, given the research that's been done, and they're saying that the side effects should be minimal, you know, even the minor side effects, to me, as someone with asthma who struggles with breathing anyway, I would take a minor side effect over a respiratory virus. I already suffer a respiratory condition. I don't want something that's going to make my breathing worse. And to all those fuckers, you know, that are like, oh, well, the coronavirus vaccine, they're going to microchip us. You literally carry a smartphone around with you. You've literally got a microchip on you. You know, I'm pretty sure as well, the government don't care what a 42-year-old gas fitter called Stuart from Sunderland is doing with his spare time. But anyway, I digress. I hope people are responsible, you know, and that they don't be a dickhead about this, and just take the vaccine. Let's just take one for the team and get life back to normal, okay? Now, I would also, cautious optimism is the key with it all as well. Like, it's not going to be an instant getting back to normal. It is going to take a while, but This is a step in the right direction, I feel. And hopefully, touch wood, the vaccine does what it says it's going to do, and we can eradicate this thing once and for all. Also, in the news, Elliot Page has come out as transgender and obviously changed their name from Ellen to Elliot. And, you know, here, we support you. Big love to you. Well done. Well done. Takes guts to do what you've done. I have all the support in the world for you. Right. Well, that concludes the part where I talk about everything famous going on. You know, I've talked about F1. I've talked about coronavirus. Let's just talk about my channel now and what's next. Obviously, I had a series of uploads that were due out last month, but I had 10 days, obviously, where I had no internet, and you can thank the workmen on my estate for that, because they ever so carelessly yanked the Wi-Fi wire out of the wall from the outside of my flat. So I just want to say, now, shout out to MPS, you know, the construction or whatever company, you know, that was hired out from my housing company. And I realise I'm cutting all ties with potential sponsorship, but I don't care. You're a shoddy fucking company. Piss off. But yeah, update on the channel. So obviously the first batch of uploads that were due to be out then are now out. We've got Resident Evil 2 gameplay, we've got The Last of Us gameplay, and we've got 3 episodes of The Evil Within gameplay, with so much more to come. I'm really proud of these uploads, so please, if you have a spare moment, go and check those out. I'm really quite proud of that. Got a few more Rocket League uploads. I'm going to be live streaming Fortnite later today for you guys, because it's a new season. I'm gutted to see the old season go, because I loved the superhero theme, but it is what it is. Also, the PS5 has now started rolling out, and I just want to say now, in terms of people that would ask, I'm looking at getting one towards the middle of next year with any luck. Like, I want to wait it out for a bit until it becomes a bit more affordable, because obviously I don't have that higher budget. I mean, I'm recording this on Share Factory, for God's sake. You know, what do you think my budget is? But yes, I'll be getting a PS5 hopefully some point in the middle of next year. And in terms of next year, guys, what content do you want to see on the channel? Obviously, I've got more Evil Within content. I'm playing The Last of Us. I'm playing the Res games. But guys, if you have a game that you want to see me play through, comment your suggestion in the box below. And if I like it enough, I will give it a go. I'm just saying this now, though, for Jake and Snake, I'm not playing the Dressage game. That's not happening. Not in a million years. But, yeah. Also, I noticed on my channel a couple of days ago, I had a comment from someone complaining about my breathing being too loud. First of all, fuck off. Second of all, you know, I have asthma. So, my breathing is going to be heard from time to time, and sometimes it is going to be a little bit heavy. I do apologise for anyone that may inconvenience or irritate. But speaking of inconvenience and irritating that own goal. But yes, I do have asthma, so that is why you can occasionally hear me breathing on the video. I do apologise for that. But also, the nature of the hate comment there, it was unneeded, because he literally said, if you can't control your breathing, just don't make content, because it's annoying everyone. Yeah, basically, go screw yourself, mate, you know. I have asthma, I can't help it, I enjoy making content, and I'm going to long continue. Anyway, that is this week's Let's Talk. I tried to, you know, this month's Let's Talk even, I tried to make it as briefly as possible, you know, before the autism kicks in and I talk about on the topics for about 50 minutes apiece. But, that's not even a joke, by the way, I do have autism as well. But yeah, leave a like and punch the sub button if you are new here. But please don't forget to leave a like and give your opinions as well on anything that I have discussed in this video. If you have a different opinion or the same one, comment in the box below. Until the next video, I have been Joe. Stay safe, look after yourself, enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next upload. Take care.